So here we're just a couple days before the airplane departs for Oshkosh. What we're working on now is basically the final details of the cabin. Kind of final fit and finish items, adjusting different volumes, making sure that everything works as intended, that hot water comes out the right side of the faucet, kind of all those kind of details. We're also in a final detailing phase of the project, so the airplane has just undergone a full wash. It's getting a touch-up polish, kind of navigation updates, making sure the air conditioning works properly, all those kind of last-minute wrap-up items.
I'm Jeff Weitzel. I'm the flight engineer on the Constellation. The team here is fantastic. I got just nothing but high marks for everybody around me. The Aero Metals crew was amazing. JD, John, Steve, especially when I was doing the flight controls, which was, I think, probably the most complicated system I've ever worked on in my life. They were right there and stayed with me all the way through it. Completed our second flight after the interior installation, and airplane's looking good. Sneaking up on it, so to speak. It's treating it like a new airplane, but the systems are working well. There's a lot of adjustments, a lot of final tweaking to do, so to speak, on the interior, you know, the air conditioning and heating, that kind of stuff. But the airframe and the systems of the airframe, the Constellation, are running great. So we're really excited about heading to Oshkosh.
We're at Oshkosh 2025, and we just had a talk of a whole bunch of us, actually, cat pilots. And it was Stuart, Steve, myself as the elder generation, and then we had all the young guys that are flying the cats now, which was Steve-O, Gordon, Conrad, and Jay. So that's kind of what's been going on here.
My name is Jay Consalvi. I'm currently flying the F7F Tigercat for LewisAir Legends. I flew F-14s first. It was my first fighter, the love of my life, and I am a Grumman guy through and through. Flying Grumman's last twin-engine carrier fighter, and now his first twin-engine carrier fighter, is like pinnacle stuff that nobody else in the world is ever going to get to do, probably. That's how it started. And then Rod said, hey, I'd like you to bring it to Oshkosh. And I said, yes. I said, but I'm not interested in doing that unless we can do it right. And I need to be proficient, I need reps. And he said, show up at the ranch on Wednesday, fly the way you need to fly. And I said, really? And he was like, it's your airplane. And I put, I think, 14 flights on it since Wednesday. And I, probably 22 hours or something. I feel super comfortable in the airplane. I love flying it with these other guys, and I feel super safe and happy to be here and able to bring it and show it and, you know, move the LewisAir Legends mission forward. That's what we're doing, and it's incredible.